Hello everyone and welcome back to the Refresh Step where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow and the foreseeable future, Theodore. And I'm with the hottest better in the UK and admin of the Well Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki.
Hello.
So, my god, I feel so moved right now. This is the actual Ayumu. This is not pre-recorded Ayumu. This is actual recorded Ayumu.
Bruh.
So how are you doing, Ayumu? After 2 weeks, we finally talk again. Implying that outside of the podcast we are not talking at all.
Bruh.
My goodness.
I mean,
Yeah.
you've been sleeping like half the time, so.
Well, true. I mean, uncharacteristically, like the past 4 days, I've been able to somewhat sleep a little bit normally. But yeah, the drawback is I usually took a long nap in the afternoon, so yeah, that kind of offsets all the good things that came with waking up early.
Yes, like, for me, it's, what was it? So I've been staying with my bestie in London, and then, like, he made me play Minecraft with him until, like, 4 a.m. at night. Because one of our friends lives in Australia, so like that's the best time for him to play. Yeah.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah, and then after that, I moved. I literally went straight from London to Liverpool.
So yeah, how was Liverpool actually?
It was decent. It was another TCG Expo. Like we actually got a little bit of problem the day before, 2 days before, because apparently they capped the limit at 64 people when it should have been 128, and then like so like some a few of us complained. Especially Alex Blendon actually, because somehow didn't buy the ticket, but he bought the plane ticket over to Liverpool. Yeah,
he
so
is a brave man.
yeah, so we emailed Daniel, the guy who's been sending email to us. And so he had the registration open again, and then guess how many people actually joined after the 64 limit?
60. I heard that was 66.
Yeah. So literally, they made a fuss to open the registration again, and then we only got 2 more people, and because of the 2 players, we went from 6 rounds to 7 rounds.
Yes. Oh, so that's why you guys have 7 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally because of like those 2 people. And like I think we can even check like who registered at what time. And like literally the last 2 people were the 2 who complained about the cap limit.
Oh.
It's so funny, but like I suppose like it's like I don't know. I think it's a fault. It's kind of a fault from both sides. Like the players should have bought the tickets earlier, but on the other hand, like I don't think like the tournament organizers should have capped at 64 as well. But I mean, all things ends well. Like kudos to Daniel. Like he actually worked really quickly with everything. So there's that. But yeah, 66, 7 rounds. And my friend just asked me something I can't remember. I'll just answer him later. Yeah. I used a very interesting deck. At this point, I don't think most people still realize what I was actually playing. So they they put it as a rainbow, like one of the rainbow K decks. I'm not gonna say what's the real purpose of the deck because I might also be using it in the Pro Tour. But let's just say I had fun stalling for half an hour and then win by deck out.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I actually lost the first 2 rounds and then like I literally climbed back up by winning the rest. Like fuck my life, man. Like oh my god, like the first round I face a mill deck on the spot, which is like the worst deck to face for mine. And then like in the first round I lost completely normal. Second round I rushed him down. And then third round, by turn 3, well, third game, by turn 3, he put down 2 Aquapolas. And I was like, I'm dead. He's gonna make me like 6 cards every turn.
Yeah, that is extremely tough.
And like my deck literally had no Nessus Destructions. Like, I had one in sideboard. Like I have one copy of Andromeda in sideboard, which I can loop with Blazing Ball and Impaler Forest, but like that would be too slow for like to face mill. So yeah, I was screwed for the first round. Second round I faced a Fable Beast, and then what was it? Yeah, so like first round I won him. I won against him because like I managed to remove his Gambu before like he could do anything else. And then but like second game and third game, like I just break really hard. Well, third game was more like unlucky because like I had a volcanic break in hand, and then like I had a mothership on board, and I just kept always like, come on, where are you, Raphael? Where the fuck are you? And I never got my Raphael, so.
Rip.
Yeah. So for those who are confused, like the reason I want Raphael is because you actually have the combo where, at the start of the opposing attack step, you move the cores from your trash back to reserve with Mothership, and that will trigger Raphael to treat an opposing spirit as level 1 for the turn.
Yeah, I was the testing pet for that combo, and I was not happy about it. He literally did it to me like, what?
Yeah, like when we realized, what the fuck is this? Oh my god!
My goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And then like third round, no, sorry, go on. What is it?
I just how to say, like, yeah, thankfully I won that round where he used that combo against me, but like that was still really annoying. But yeah, thank goodness it actually helps you to claw your way back to top 16.
Oh my god, it helped me a lot of games. Like in round 3, I was facing my first scale deck, and that was also my first round that gone to timeout ever since the launch event. So like the first game took me half an hour. And like this is one of the games where like my mothership literally caught people off guard because they're like trap fail slash destroy mothership is cost 5. I was like, oh shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then and then like, again I put down Raphael, and then they're like, okay, attack step. I strike with Feng Huang. It's like, wait, mothership, move all the course. Feng Huang, level 1. And I was like, wait a second. And then they had to read the cards like, oh shit, you can do that.
Exactly. My goodness.
Yeah, and then like game 2, it dragged for so long that I thought we were in game 3 until the judge came over and asked, okay, so what game is this? And then my opponent's like, oh, it's game 2. And so I was like, wait, what? And then my opponent's like, yeah, you won.
My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, and then game 4 was against Harry, I think. the Harry from Nessa's
Yeah.
podcast.
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to remember.
Mm-mm.
I want to know if I can check my results.
Mm-mm. Yeah, let's while you are checking.
No, not round 3, round 4. There we go. So
Okay.
yes, round 4.
Okay.
Yeah, round 4 was round 4 was against Dan
Mm-mm.
Brown. Like
Okay.
he was a player who was using curse aggro.
Okay. I thought it was the
Like
author of Da Vinci Code.
no.
Mm.
But like for my deck, purple is literally the best deck for me to
Mm-mm.
face.
Oh
And
yeah.
especially since he's using the aggro variant as well.
Mm-mm.
It's like it's like, but like even when we say aggro, like for purple,
Mm-mm.
you actually can't rush that much.
Mm-mm.
So like, he kept attacking. So it's like, okay, block with Tokiwa, take back Battle Go, end step, take back Tokiwa, summon Tokiwa again, gain 2 cost because silent, block with Tokiwa, summon Battle Go.
And then because
Oh,
they're
you got
playing purple.
you got curses file. Just keep my Tokiwa level 2, and then I also Highland level 2. Okay, block, exhaust 1. Right, yes, destroyed. Okay, summon Battle Go, destroy another one. Okay, block again, take back Tokiwa, do it again.
My goodness.
Yeah, and then like in that round, literally when I started milling, I milled 12, and then
Yep.
my opponent already realized that I could loop that, so he was like, "Should I just mill another 12 for you?" And then I was like, "Just wait for next turn."
Yeah. Thank God it's not Castle Golem, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine if they
Yeah.
just made it like
Oh my
nerf
god.
Castle Golem, like Mill 12, no soul core.
Oh my god. Like I mean, that's the case. Like the games would end so much quicker, but like,
Mm-mm.
thank God they had the requirement.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
goodness.
and then I suppose the 5th round was when I was facing Harry.
Mm-mm.
Yes, it was. Then Harry already knew what I was playing because he was one of the testing partners for the deck.
Mm-mm.
Or at least he knew about it because like we're all in the same group and stuff like that.
Mm-mm.
So like it was so funny as well because like in the first round, his deck was an interesting one as well.
Mm-mm.
It's like that. I think he was also using the Gale engine,
Mm-mm.
and then he literally used every X rare from set 2. Like he was using the Pro Tour versions as just to flex, and then I think it is like that. Let me see.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. He was ramping with Matango as well.
Oh my god.
Okay, no. He was just joking. He didn't use every one of them, but
Okay.
yeah. But like he did use like 1 copy of Dreadnought King and 1
Mm-mm.
Mammoth Aegis,
Mm-mm.
but he's not using K.
Mm-mm.
So like, oh yeah, so like his whole deck's concept is literally just attack pressuring with Norman Guard, and then you got Nova
Mm-mm.
to do the destruction. Like he even almost gave up the heal. I like now that I'm looking at his list,
Mm-mm.
and then one Tokiwa as well. Oh, he's not using the Gale engine.
Mm-mm.
He's ramping with Matango,
Mm-mm.
Worker Ant-Man, and multiple cores.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, like at one point in game 1, he got 3 Norman Guards on the board,
Mm-mm.
and then like he also ascended his Dreadnought King, I think,
Mm-mm.
into Nova
Mm-mm.
at 3 cost. So it attack wipe my board didn't really matter. Like, I mean, my board is designed to be destroyed anyway. And then like next turn, I play Corvette.
Mm-mm.
I discarded Raphael,
Mm-mm.
Mammoth Aegis, Rock Golem, 3 cost to trash, and I summon K. Take back all those 3 cards. Oh my god, like, this is like one of the best combos ever. Like Mommy K, man. Oh
Yeah.
yes, Mommy step on me.
My god.
And then like halfway there, like Harry already knew that he couldn't get past me.
Yeah.
So like he literally scooped the whole round.
Oof.
Like he didn't just scoop the first game, he literally scooped the whole round. Yeah. Yeah, so like there was that. I kind of feel bad for him, but like he's a great lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the 6th round, I faced someone called Christopher Nolis, and then he was also using a Gale deck, and then again, he was one of the people who was surprised at my mothership being cost 5, and obviously the Raphael combo. and then our game drag was so long.
Oh my goodness.
But this time I managed to finish both games with like 3 minutes left or something like that. It was so exhausting. God damn it. Oh wait, let's see. 1742. Oh yeah, I can't really check how much time it took. Yeah, but like that was funny. But yeah, another Gale deck, but like especially since like they were also a deck that needs setup, so like it gave me time to also set up my own board. And then I was also pretty lucky in like milling all his Nexus Destruction as well. Because like, well, first game, his deck doesn't have any Nexus Destructions. Second game, he sided in 3 Feral Slash, but it all got milled out. and it doesn't destroy my my mothership as well. So like, I got my defense system up. Because like I just need the cause, and then like I just need a Blazing Ball, block, summon Bellago, block, next turn, summon the second Blazing Ball, take back the first Blazing Ball, block, summon Bellago, block, you know? And then like scope out, MVP, man. Like I love this chunky bird.
Exactly. That guy, man, like I'm always on the other end of receiving the scope ball, and every single time I fought against Scopal, it's never have been a pleasant experience. I think the only one time I actually outplayed the Scopal is I had to kill my own spirit.
Yeah, it happens like that, yeah. And then like last round, I faced a guy called Michael. He was using a purple control list, I believe, because I saw his backlist and Curse Dragon. So let's see. Yeah. It's like a half curse aggro. Well, actually, no, it's not even aggro. But he does play the Viper Dragon. But yeah, it's like a purple control type. And then like it was also so funny as well because like first turn, I put down Highlands. Second turn, I put down Kenya, and he automatically thought I was playing Gale. And then like, and the first game he couldn't get past my Mammoth Aegis, so he just scooped, and I move on to the second game, and then we drag on for so long, and then suddenly it went, bam, Mandala, Mutual, and then next turn, summon K, take back Mandala, boom, Mutual, and then third turn, boom, second Mandala, and literally at the end of the game, like he was talking to our spectators, like, what the fuck did this guy just drop on me?
My goodness.
but yeah, that's like how I got 5-2 at the end. It was pain. Like it was like my friend was unlucky though. Like she said, his matchup weren't as good. Like he wished that he would have faced like more purple decks, but he never did. And then very unfortunate for him as well. Like he was 4-2 until the last round when he faced Ali Splendid. And then he got ended by Double Heart. So
my god, that's what did Alex play anyway?
Sorry?
I think what did Alex use?
He was playing red mid range. So it's the exact same list as the top 8 guy, Daniel. Yeah. Yeah. So and they literally only play one copy of Double Heart in main, and there's one more inside, and then like somehow he got ended by Double Heart. Like, oof. You know.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Nexus Destruction as well. 3 Andromeda, 4 Burning Force. Yeah, there's 7 of them, and then there's one more Andromeda in the side.
Yeah.
So like,
My
Jeez.
God. I would not want to play against this. This, yeah. This
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be hell fighting against the sweat yellow.
So yeah, it will be hell for sure. Yeah.
My God.
But yeah, I'm glad I didn't stick to the Fable Beast because like I knew like people would start to counter it. But yeah, that's kind of what happened. I got 15th place. Caesar got 22nd, unfortunately. So.
Oh. But it's not just a frenzy. Because he's our teammate now. We are bound by legal. No, just kidding. It's not a legal thing. We just wear the same we just wear the same sweater so you don't feel alone when you are abroad and alone. Abroad and alone. We are alone together. I mean, we kind of started like a team, not really a pro team yet because we don't have a sponsor yet. So hint, if you are a TCG store or if you are a TCG and a company relating to TCG and you want to sponsor someone, just let us know. No, just kidding. We haven't. We will get there. But anyway, as Asians that we started with the form first, and then we will fill in the substance afterwards. Yeah. But I mean, after listening to your story, I was kind of curious about what they are going to do with DreamHack, since original. It should have been here, not there. But yeah, I was looking like if they did any a smaller event like they do in Spiel or in Spell and Spectacle. So at least like one booth in DreamHack. Unfortunately, there is no clear information yet. Probably they will just have a booth there along with the other Bandai games, hopefully. So yeah, maybe I will try to make time to go there. I mean, I've never been to Hanover anyway, so it will be a good experience regardless, I suppose. Although Amamiya will probably argue the other way around because to him, he has been in Germany for so long that and every German city for him has melded together and it all feels the same. But like for me, if you feel it in the air, like the depression is different. Like especially because I just went to Frankfurt the other week, right? To extend my passport so that I can get a US visa to go to the Worlds. And yeah, the air of depression is different in Frankfurt, like because Frankfurt is more of a financial central, right? So it's it's what you can expect from a big city. Like lots of people are stressed from the long hour of working in offices. Meanwhile, in Duisburg, because it's mainly like an industrial city, like the depression comes from physical exhaustion, while in Frankfurt it's mental exhaustion kind of thing. So yeah, you can feel like how it is different. And then like in Berlin, because it's the more like a cultural capital kind of thing, so the depression comes more from existentialism. So yeah, there you go. That's how you differ the German cities. Like because if you want to see their culinary identity, it's you kind of have to dig a little bit deeper. If you just go through the surface, it's going to be all the same three foods: doner kebab, pommes, and currywurst, and bread, and beer. But yeah, if you dig a little bit deeper, then maybe you can find like, okay, so maybe like this kind of dish is more preferred in this region. This kind of dish is more preferred in this region. But like for the most part, if you just scratch the surface, then they are probably going with the safe choices. because I mean like for them it's sustenance. But,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean like it's nice to hear that you are still being active because I've been skipping lots of stuff to get here. Yeah, I mean like it's getting colder, so it's as you said in the beginning, it's a little bit harsher for me to stay up. Like I actually still have like lots of backlog to do because we actually bothered some people in the final of the Grand Open, so you can expect that probably hopefully starting from next week or in 2 weeks when I can finally start it getting my ass off my bed. But yeah. At least I've finished one video out of the 5 that I need to edit by the end of this month.
I'm gonna have like at least 3 to make.
Oh my god.
And I don't even know if my laptop can record voices from Discord. Because if I don't, it's gonna be very annoying.
You should be able to. I mean, like if you have OBS. I mean, like is there OBS for Mac?
I have
one, right?
OBS. I have OBS, but whether my MacBook Air can run it together with Discord or not is another issue.
Yeah, probably you'll need to look to get a capture card. Probably, how to say, like run the Discord on your iPad and then capture it on your PC. I don't know if it's going to be lighter or not. I mean, like I kind of got the capture card just because I wanted to stream the Battle Spirits Connected Battlers. Yeah, unfortunately, it didn't really take off, but it was a pretty nice excursion. Probably need to continue though, cause like I think I've sunk in like some time to finish the main story, sometimes to do like a speed run with only yellow decks, speed run with only blue decks. So yeah, probably it's time to pick it up and run it with another constraint. Like, yeah, but what can we do from here? It's just finish the remaining 4 colors. Is it?
Well,
No, because like Connected Battlers, I finished it already, right? So I kind of wanted to restart like a speed run where I just so for the whole game for the whole run I can only use like a certain time of decks. So like the obvious choice is of course like, okay, so I have to use only cards for only like red decks or only white decks or only purple decks. And only, yeah, basically I did yellow and blue, so there's still 4 other colors. And I think like the other one that I had in mind is kind of like, because like canonically the main characters have their own decks. It's like the Toya, the male main character. He actually canonically uses heroes, supreme heroes. And then like the female lead, she uses Ice Princess. I was thinking like, so yeah, basically when I play as Toya, then I need to use Supreme Heroes. When I play as you, I'll have to use Ice Princess basically.
Yeah,
just
that's
arguably
easy.
Yeah, arguably not hard. Unless I have to use their list, probably it's going to be a little, don't know. Let's see if we can get their exact list later. maybe it will add some challenge. I mean, like it's against and like the AI is not that sophisticated, so it's more like it feels like digital starter all over again in a way. have you tried the DS version?
Nope.
Yeah, it's an experience on its own. I think that is actually probably my closest experience to first actual Battle Spirits game. Like in general, like it's way before I get my hands on the physical cards. and I
Mm.
understand nothing. And then I just discovered about the Mikafar and the Evil Aura combo, but I wasn't sure how to. I wasn't sure how to do it, and then I don't think I even get the. Like there is this one spirit that if you put the core on it, then you put another core on it, right? So that is kind of like the combo. So you put Evil Aura, you loop the Evil Aura with it, and then you put the course, you put all the course on this dock, and then yeah, after Evil Aura took the core back, you kind of still have course left on your side. I guess that's one of the point, but yeah. What else? Yeah, I think in the end I just focus on using all the green magic, just exhaust everything and then hit for 5. Yeah, that was a wild time, indeed.
Yeah.
I
Oh
think.
my god! Imagine like it was all mirror games in the final as well.
Ooh. Oh yeah, actually that is the way of mirror games. Like it's actually like the funny part about the connected battlers. That's like the main villain of the game. He uses the chariot tech.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think he even managed to draw a chariot. So I'm basically just fighting against someone who uses 2 of the Galet starter decks. So it's like, oh, this is the there's the mid boss his henchman that got kicked out because he lost. He uses
Okay.
he uses Iza Iza. And then the
Oh,
actual
bruh.
final boss is the Gala starts attack. So it's like, what the? How?
What started that?
How? The Gala starter deck, the SD60, I think. Yeah,
Oh,
the
right.
white purple one.
Right.
that was pretty anticlimactic. Like even like they have like their exclusive cards, like the one that you get from buying the game, that you can only put one of each. Like the red one, it is still pretty okay. Like it has an axle that lets you draw 2. It has I think it has basically an effect that mimics confront. So basically, when it attacks, they have to block. The BP is decent for a cost 2, and then
Mm.
the Ice Princess one, it's actually pretty decent. It's basically like an ice shield. And then when she's on the field, you can exhaust one Ice Princess, spawns one spirit that has lower BP than either the spirit or the one you exhausted.
Really?
Yeah. I think it is actually I think that is actually the strongest one out of the 3. Kind of forgot like how the full effect works.
It's only strongest because it's literally just an ice
Yeah.
shield. So
Yeah. Even and then like if you play as you, actually like it's even more broken because you get to add that to your first hand, and unlike contract, you draw 4 instead of 3. So, yeah, during the playthrough it's really broken, but you can only do that. You can only do that in story mode. So if you play in free battle, then they don't add the cards to your hand. But yeah, and then like the to compare to those two, like those two is like okay, so Toya is a setup card, you got the defense card, and then the final boss, you would expect that he will probably get some sort of finisher, right?
yeah.
I think it's a cost 5, so I don't even remember his effect. It's like really generic, just core shoot. So it's like, oh, this boy. Spoilers, but the story is in Japanese, so I don't think this is a resurface. Also, I already have everything is still up on the channel, so if you wanted to just see the story, you can do so. But anyway, this boy, like when he got this card, although he did not commit any crime, he was like looking at the bully that was like his bully was like, okay, so if you win against me, then I will give you this card. And then like he looks at this bully like with his with an eye that looks like he wants to murder this kid. It's like all those for this card. for this, my goodness.
Hello.
Yeah. Where did I put them actually? I kind of forgot. That should have been like the one promo that you get only one of, and then I already forgot where I put them. My goodness. I mean, like if you now, since if you have not played the game before, I think it's a good time to pick it up since they have been discounted to the ground. Which is which just brings me to another point of how I always admire people who play Scout White Vanguard. Like their dedication is on another whole level. I guess I've been there at one point, but now that I've been finally got away from the game, and I don't think I want to go back anytime soon since I like the game too much. I will probably sunk in way too much time into it again if I do go back. So yeah, my goodness. I guess Dear Days
what
was
is it?
oh yeah, sorry.
What is it?
So basically like the Vanguard version of the game, Vanguard Dear Days.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it was developed by the same company that developed Connected Paddlers, and it actually still got support up to this day, if I recall
Okay.
correctly. So yeah, basically it's all paid support, but yeah, it's a paid video game. So basically by paying like the fixed amount, and you get access to all the contents anyway. So I guess why not? At least
Yeah.
you don't need to gacha it every time you open the pack. So so I don't. Yeah, the only thing that I don't understand is like people comparing it to like stuff like Master Duel, because like you can kind of access it freely if you want to invest more time into it, but like if you are a busy adult and you wanted to just I don't mind paying, and then like you have to pay an exorbitant amount of money to complete everything because there's gacha and you have to pay for each time you open the packs. Some compare that to actually you just pay fixed amount of money, and then if you have played a good amount of game previously, then you can just use that in-game currency to just open a whole lot of packs, and you have access to everything already. So I think it's a pretty good model. I mean, like it was not meant to be a competitive kind of like free to play games anyway. So yeah, that's my take with it. Vanguard
Hot
fans,
take.
shout out
Hot
to you
take
guys.
alert.
Fellow Vanguard fans, where are you at? My goodness. Yeah. I mean, like, the game is dead to me the moment they rebooted it, but yeah. Yeah. That's why I've been avoiding to watch the anime again. I think like their anime as a card game anime, I think it's one of the top series for me. It emulates the emotion well, especially since the random factor is high. Actually, it made for a really good television. Like with other games, you kind of rely on the top draw for the emotional, emotional build up, right? It's like, okay, so this character is going to lose. Like he only has this one draw to turn this around, and then of course Yugi draws a pot of grit, which kind of like adapted to Battle Spirits, in which Topa iconically uses double draw.
Huh?
Yeah, and then like in Vanguard there is like this one element. There is like multiple stage in which you can do that, because like, okay, so you draw for your turn. Okay, did you draw your key cards or not? Okay, and then when you attack, sometimes you still have effects that allows you to look for cards on the top of your deck. And then there's the trigger check as well. And then there's the damage trigger. Like, I think I told you this, like, the moment that was like, the moment where they actually made like stalling game actually watchable. It's like when during the Legion arc where Kai finally regains his Kagero deck, and then like he and his opponent like multiple times. They always use the Legion to return cards to the bottom of their deck, and then they both return like their heal triggers to the deck. So they keep on hitting each other with a big number of criticals. So they have to take their opponent has to take lots of damage, and it's like heal trigger, heal trigger, heal trigger. What the fuck? So yeah. So that was a fun way to watch on its own. But like there's that one time that they kind of like fuck it up because like I think during the Asia circuit chapter. So the last battle, like the premise is Aichi lost his blaster blade, right? Because like the clan was sealed, like the royal paladin was sealed, so he has to use gold paladin to kind of like free the royal paladins again. So like the clan didn't exist like at all. So it's because the clan didn't exist from the beginning. His ace card did not exist in that timeline. So like the dramatic moment was supposed to be like he regained the connection with his ace card and then like he was able to summon it. But like his boss card at that time, the effect is you open the top card of your deck. If it's a gold paladin card, then you can summon it. Basically, but like for some reason, okay, so they can have just do the usual. Okay, so top card is shining and then it turns into his ace card kind of thing, right? But they have to for reasons we never know why. I think probably because the card design was changed before the script was finalized. Like for some reason they just before Aichi reaches for his top deck, like his deck just floats. And then the cards, the fourth card from the top of his deck just flew into his hand and then summoned itself as his ace card. It's like
what?
What? I thought we stopped at changing the cards that are on the top of your deck, and then now they just changed the whole rule because they are playing in another plane of existence, and apparently the game rule doesn't apply there. My God. Why?
What?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
I know, right?
Like I'm so glad like Battle Spirits anime just like sticks to their own game rule.
Yeah.
Like like we were talking this weekend. It's like one was like, oh yeah, I'm watching Brave right now and stuff like that. And then like he assumed that like there were a lot of cards that like also change in the anime and in real life, and it's like no, they're all the same. They're literally how it works in real life.
Yeah. I think I think like even if there are cards that doesn't get imported into like the game, I think like there's only one or two, right? Or even none.
Sorry?
Is there any cards that actually they don't release it in the game? I don't think so, right?
No. Like
everything.
even the fake ones, they release it as like GX cards. Yeah.
My goodness.
Yeah. So they literally release everything. Yeah.
My goodness. But yeah, I just rewatched everything, right? Like, and then like Dan actually made Catastrophe Dragon cool. Like, oh, well, like Catastrophe Dragon, I'm sure it has its own fans, right? But it's, I think like for generic audience, like Catastrophe Dragon is kind of like a creepy cool kind of thing. It's probably a hard sell for most people, but like in Shonen, not Shonen, Shonen Gekihaden, like they actually made Catastrophe Dragon looks like they changed it from like the main villain in the hand of the hero. It actually becomes a card that is a protagonist card kind of thing. Well, it gives off the protagonist kind of vibe. Don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's
really
how I felt. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like it was supposed. I mean, like even in the story, it was supposed to be like the deity that protects the village, right?
What?
Yeah. So basically, they went to this one village, and then Catastrophe Dragon was apparently the card that protected that village.
Was it like that? I can't remember.
Yeah. It was like
Bruh.
that. Man. You are the admin of the Battle Spirits English wiki. Nah,
I
just
don't
kidding.
update the anime.
Yeah. But yeah, I only retain that information because I just watched that yesterday. So if you ask me like any other time, probably I wouldn't be any wiser.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Geki Hadan, like, it was a lot less interesting than I thought.
Mm-mm. Yeah. And then like
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously because like for most cooking anime anyway,
mm-mm,
like one of the hype is like to see like new cards.
mm-mm,
But like now that you actually knew everything,
mm-mm.
like the hype is gone, and
Yeah.
you're basically just watching a mediocre story.
Mm-mm. Kind of, yeah. I mean, like in the end, Battle Spirit is more about how to say like seeing the spirits come to life in the CG animation. And
Yeah,
I think like
yeah,
yeah, I
exactly.
think like
Yeah.
every time they announce something new that is like what we are looking forward to the most, like oh, I want to see the spirit that I've been liking for so long, uh, in 3D form basically, or even
True.
yeah, or even now that we know how Sunrise works, like I wonder how they will reuse the CG to make this actual this other spirit that is similar to it looks decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why, right? Like there is an it is an art on itself to reuse stuff and actually make it work, because like it's also like how I think I because I also know this one VTuber, she uses like basically like the asset kind of thing, but she made it work for her. So yeah, I think it's an art on its own to kind of like use the prefabricated stuff. Although like if it's battle spirits, I guess you can argue it's their proprietary prefabricated stuff, so it's kind of like one level higher.
I
Is it?
I don't get what's going on.
Yeah, prefabric prefabricated. Yeah, basically like use stuff that has been available and then you just rehash it every time.
Okay.
Like like with VTubers,
Uh-huh.
there are certain applications that kind of like, okay, so if you wanted your first model, instead of commissioning like the whole model to someone,
Mm-hmm.
you can just use like a model that they have prepared. They have like several like default models kind of thing,
Mm.
and then
Okay.
you just choose whichever kind of suits your needs. Usually they have limitations, like I think there's one in Steam called Fikatsu. I think they
Okay.
are they are limited to use for Nico Nico.
Okay.
Yeah, but their selection is pretty decent. I mean, like I remade Caitlyn with that once. So yeah, I guess it. Yeah, I
Nice.
think the only tricky part, I think like the only tricky part is for the hair accessory, because like Caitlyn has a ribbon on her both side of the head. On both side of her head. Oh my god, I forgot how English works. I didn't speak to you in 1 week and I already forgot how English works. My god.
Bruh.
It is important to use your language, man. But yeah. But yeah, basically I think that is the only tricky part, because like I think I have to I can't even put like the same colored accessory, so I think I kind of like make it work by adding like the red ribbon on slot 1 and the pink ribbon on slot 2, and then you can kind of like put one on the left, one on the right, but like you can put, I don't remember why, but I don't think you can put like two red ribbons in
Oof.
the same model. So it's like, oh, this is like, yeah, that is like like when you don't have money and you have to resort to using pre-made stuff, it's actually a challenge on its own on how to make it work for your use case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of Battle Spirits anime, I think like the one that kind of like keeps the hype is kind of like, yeah, for me I think it's still Battle Spirits Heroes. I don't
Okay.
know why. I think because it's like, though it's one of the show where they don't really shy away from the fact that they made it for kids, and it actually made it for more enjoyable. Like you compare that to Sword Ice, like the characters looks like they are aimed towards children, right? Like but their story is like their story is like directed towards angsty teenagers. So it's like, oh my god, there's a huge disparity here. It's not enjoyable, but it's like, oh my god, like you see all these little kids like they are trying to kill God or something. It's like, oh, oh my god. I think they skip a little bit too much in the age range when they did discuss this. My goodness. But yeah, what is your I mean like and then like I for the longest time I thought my favorite was Brave. And like I watched like shown like because I did not really rewatch the anime, right? So I just watched some clips, like the compilation of key spirits and stuff. And like you see like done in Geki Hadan and done in Brave like side by side. It's like like Brave for a card game anime feels way too depressing for what it was supposed to. Yeah, it was way too depressing for what it was supposed to represent. My goodness. But yeah, I mean, like it feels like you see done in Geki Hadan, like he's like the typical shonen protagonist, like he's all about spirit and all about like the spirit of battling, and then like you go there and then you went to Brave, like where he still loves battle spirits, but it's like there's so much happier nuance to his character now. Way too happy for what it should. Like, I guess they actually murdered his friend at the start of the series. Like, what the fuck? like they ended Shonen Geki Hadan with okay, so this is spoilers, but the anime is like what now? It's like more than 10 years old now, so you just go watch it. I think it's still worth the watch regardless, but yeah. Like you see, at the end of the Shonen Geki Hadan, they were like all hopeful. They are playing battle spirits together. Although the world is against them, with the 6 of them together, there's nothing that can stand in their way. And then you get to the start at the of battle spirit Brave, and then Yuki. And then Yuki was murdered, was allegedly murdered by the Illuminati of their world. Great. My god. And then they have to escape to the future to kind of like, okay, so now in the future nobody knows us, so yeah, now we can do our thing. Yay.
Bruh.
But of course no, because he has trauma. Of course, like this it was like the script for Geki Hadan was written by someone who wants to get into Shonen Jump, and then like the one who wrote the script for Brave are probably people who ended up working in Chinese gacha game company and writing the story for Arknights or something.
Bruh.
Or, not to say that Arknights is not bad, but like there is like whenever I talk with my other friends like about like the story of Chinese gacha games, like there's this one, regardless of the quality, there's this like they have like a certain high level of liking into making the story very depressing. Like so what is the okay, so like you see like Azure Lane, it's all about the girls being really attractive and everything.
Yeah.
You get into the main event, main story event, and then like okay, so who is dying now? Who is what tragedy are we going to face now? Oh my god. I guess it's kind of inevitable since Azure Lane, I can't really speak of other gacha games, but they are pretty much in the same spectrum of storytelling. Like even Azure Lane is like it's kind of inevitable since they brought up like the story from World War II, but it's just dramatized in another way that doesn't involve like real people. And then you select this, some of the girls were like, okay, so we are in a really disadvantageous position. We try to fight our hardest, and then in the ending they just cut it, but we know that after that they will die. Yeah, that kind of story.
Oof.
Yeah, I mean, like even like with Genshin, like not Genshin, like there are several gacha games in which you get the character, and then turns out in the story they are no longer alive. Like I
Oh
think,
yeah, it happens. Yeah.
yeah. I think it's not. It's the predecessor of Genshin, Sonkai Impact. Like they actually like one of the first gacha character called Yaemiko. Like she is actually like a person from the past of that universe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like they actually did something risky though. So they have like one of the main character that you can gacha for, and you basically can upgrade her and everything. And then halfway in the story, yeah, spoiler, she got murdered, and they simply never release a new version of her afterwards. So like, so yeah, that was your portion of gacha game spoilers for the week.
That basically sum up FGO anyway.
Yes. Yeah. It's also like when you involve time travel like in FGO, then it becomes even more convoluted.
I still haven't finished all the stories yet. Like, I actually started it
Mm-mm.
about a month ago to
Mm-mm.
read the stories,
Mm-mm.
and I haven't even got past like chapter 2,
Mm-mm. My
just
goodness.
because like I can't be bothered right now. I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
focus on card games.
Yeah, same. When like same reason, so I don't really bother with card games recently. My goodness. Been
Yeah,
playing like. Mm-mm.
I also downloaded Reverse
Mm-mm.
1999.
Oh yeah.
I heard because I heard that one is good. Like, and I got into it. Wow, the intro was so long. It took
Mm-mm.
me over an hour to read just the intro. Like
Ooh.
this whole hour, I haven't even got into all the tutorial yet. Like the usual. Like here you can do your gacha, and here you can do your quest and everything. Like it was all before that.
Mm-mm. What?
Yeah.
My
But like the
goodness.
art was actually amazing, and like
Mm-mm.
the voice acting as well. Like it has four versions:
Mm-mm.
Chinese, Japanese, English, and Korean. Obviously, I
Mm.
downloaded the English one, uh,
Okay.
and like the voice actors were actually so good on this. Like for
Mm-mm.
being like official novel type of thing,
Mm-mm.
uh, they even have essence to it and stuff like that. So
Mm.
like, and like the art is just beautiful.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so it's like I'm really looking forward to continuing that one.
Mm-mm.
Like I just like it's just amazing, and I've listened to some of the music on
Mm-mm.
YouTube. It's like, wow, this is actually high quality, man.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, I kind of wanted to get into Atelier Resrelina, because I know the game will eventually end in 2 years or something. So like before that, kind of wanted to get into it, but the English version is not there yet, and it's a Japanese game, so it's probably going to take a while.
Mm,
Hopefully before the game ends, but yeah, I mean like because like my recent pastime has been to play like the PS3 or PS4 with Atelier, Lady and Soul. So it was uh originally for PlayStation Vita and PlayStation 4. So yeah, I've been playing that for the last 2 weeks or so. Uh yeah, I think like because like the Atelier game is less of the actual RPG, and it's more like, okay, I wanted to make the best bomb.
The best what?
Bomb.
Bomb.
Bomb. Yeah, it's like sometimes I can just spend like 20 minutes just mulling over. Okay, so if I make this bomb now, it's going to be subpar. But I kind of wanted to progress with the story now, but I don't want this bomb to be that subpar. So let's spend 5 more minutes into thinking how I can maximize this with what I have in hand currently. It's like, oh. So yeah, it's that kind of feeling. So yeah, that's just like, especially since with Ryza it's really easy because they made the terms much more generic. So like, okay, so there's only like the traits is just destructive plus, and then there's nothing beyond that. It's just, okay, so if it's destructive plus, then you can reach destructive plus level 50, and then destructive plus up to level 70, destructive plus up to level 99 kind of thing. So it's really easy to understand. But there's like the previous games, like the PS4 ones, they give you like intense destruction. Like there's intense destruction, there's the big destruction, there's ultimate destruction. Like how do you connect the dots from there? Like how do you create destruction, destructive plus, to big destruction, to intense destruction, to ultimate destruction? Like you probably have mentally tapped out from me listening to me explaining this, didn't you? My goodness, yeah, it's that kind of feeling.
I am pretty lost.
Yeah, I mean, like even for the equipments, I just realized that I have been upgrading my equipment with like the weakest trait that is available for that type, because I have been mixing up, like, because there's this trait called enhance status, and then there's called boost status. So like enhance and boost, like hierarchically, like they didn't really sound different, right? So like, how do you know that boost is actually better than enhance? And then turns out I've been using like the enhance one, and then like it turns out enhance is weaker than boost. So like I could have chosen the boost type, and then I did not, and now I am drowning in subpar equipment. Sad life. Now I'm going to spend another 2 hours rectifying all of this.
Big oof.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Exactly. But yeah. What quota haven't we fulfilled this week? Oh yeah, anime. My goodness. Let's now that we haven't met for 2 weeks, we can have a lot of check boxes that we need to take now. Well, like, yeah, I mean, like, I think I mentioned this before this stream actually, but yeah, when I was younger, I always feel a little bit of a disconnect when I speak with my older colleagues when I was in my internship, and they were like, yeah, I don't have time to watch anime now. Like, like, at that time I wasn't able to process it, because like I think for me at that time, watching anime is like replacing like some kind of other entertainment, like watching TV or listening to the radio or reading books. So like, yeah, like what do you like? At that time I was like, yeah, why is it for you that you can't find time to watch specifically anime? Like, but then I grew up, and then now I realized I spent like 4 hours watching YouTube, and I did not touch Crunchyroll, although I already resigned myself to, okay, I'll bite the bullet. For once I will be the good guy and support the anime industry. became the saviors of anime. And then now, yeah, I finally understood what my older colleague means when he doesn't have time to watch anime. My goodness.
Yeah, well, for me, I still have time most of the time, but like I usually save the time to watch anime while I'm eating. But like outside of that, unless like the anime is really intense, or like I'm only like 2 episodes away from finishing it, I like then I will watch it like in my spare time. But then like if it's not, then I just like I just watch when I'm eating. That's why I always prefer eating at home.
Yeah, good point. I mean, like, because I think my other problem is I only installed Crunchyroll in my tablet, so it's like, yeah, bringing my phone is much easier, right? And then like, I open my phone, what can I watch while I'm eating? There's this big red button over here that says YouTube, and then I can watch video of people eating delicious foods that are more that looks way more appetizing than my actual lunch. So it's like, yeah, I'll just put this on and pretend that I am eating that instead of my set rice and one type of meat and one type of vegetable that I always eat. Get my mind off a little bit off like the grind, like the like the grinding times.
Well, I
like,
mean,
yeah.
if you make yourself really hungry, then any food you eat will look delicious.
Is it? I don't know because
I mean that's me with instant noodles and canned fish. So
I guess because during my university years I've been hungry lots of times, and yeah, I mean, like, at that time I didn't even focus on whether it looks good or not. It's at that point it's just sustenance in it.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I think like there is like how to say, like, sometimes with how food looks delicious or not, I think it kind of like tied to how well you can afford it. And I think when you are actually hungry and you can't afford like getting the good stuff, yeah, I don't think like the shape would matter as much. I don't know because like I think like my absolute lowest was just pasta and salt because like it was like living back in the dorm. I ate by myself, so like eating rice is a little bit of a big time investment, since especially my mom, after the fiasco with the after we know that Teflon is not good for you, like she never bought like the she never bought me like the rice cooker with like the anti stick coating, the non-stick coating, sorry. So yeah, it's like
Right.
so yeah, so like with rice cooker, since it's going to take a long time to cook, like you can't really cook just a really small amount of rice, so it's probably going to be like at least 2 to 4 portions. And then like when back then in my dorm, I don't have any refrigerator. So like if I cook a rice, then it's a commitment that I have to eat this by tomorrow. If the ants did not get to it first, of course, since it's Jakarta, what do you expect? And then yeah, basically there's that. And then like if I left it for too long, of course the rice will stick. And then there's another 30 minutes in the kitchen trying to brush it off as best as I can. And then there's pasta. It's slightly more expensive, but you chuck it in the hot water and it's done. You can just portion it like how much you want to eat, and then like I don't know why it feels denser than what the noodle that we have back home, like the noodle in Indonesia. I think I don't know what's the difference, but it's probably also conditioning, because like with Indomie, like the instant noodle, we usually if you want to get full, then you will eat like 2 package. So that is like So back then I was never been able to like make a good portion with like the noodle that is available in Indonesia. But with pasta, since I don't have a frame of reference, probably, so I was always able to kind of like satiate my appetite with what I cook. But like if I make noodle, unless I make a really huge amount, like 2 or 3 packs, then yeah, it doesn't. Although it was supposed to be like have the same calorie, it just doesn't make me full. Probably, yeah, because of the conditioning, probably. But yeah, now mysteriously now after I moved to Germany, like okay, I can manage with 1 package. But like back then, it's like yeah, 1 package is like 1 slurp and it's done. So yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, I guess now I can kind of like eat a little bit better, except if fries and sambal is involved. Like because like just now, I finished like the last rice that I took from the like the community buffet in my church last weekend. Because we in my church, because it's like the Indonesian community mass, right? So we all after the mass itself, we always have like a community gathering where the members will bring their own cooking. So it's one of the way where I can kind of like okay, can finally eat food made by Indonesians at least. Not always Indonesian food, like probably the most rudimentary Indonesian food, but still. It's Indonesian food nevertheless. And then like of course there will be rice, and then I don't know why, probably because because it's a community thing, right? So they didn't really agree on anything in advance, and three people were bringing like their own version of fried noodles. So like yeah, that was they have posted on Twitter even like the healthiest Indonesian diet, like rice with 3 kinds of fried noodles with crackers. But yeah, it's probably why. So yeah, because like yeah, when there's a rice and fried noodle, yeah, we probably want a fried noodle.
True.
So
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I prefer both, but
yeah. I mean like because we have lots of older members, so they kind of have to choose one, I guess.
I see.
Yeah. So yeah, at the end I have to bring like lots of rice, and then like when I want to finish it, like there's an awkward amount. Like if I take any less than this, then the remaining one will be too small for the next portion. But like if I eat everything, it's probably going to be a little bit too much, like borderline too much. Okay, whatever. I'll just bite the bullet and eat it, and then like I had exactly 9 pieces of meat, so 4 chicken wings and 4 pieces of roasted pork slices. I ate them with sambal. I think I ran out of rice first.
Oof.
My god, like rice and meat, it's already good enough. Rice and chili,
Even better.
it's a whole another level. Like yesterday when I went to my sister's house, like she treated me to lunch, she treated me to dinner, she gave me like a box, like because my in-law travels to Japan a lot, he gave me like 1 box of the the instant Ichiran noodle, and then like she still gave me like lots of other cookings, and then like okay, I was being like the entitled brother that I was like, yeah, thank you very much, sister. But I was like, yeah, still giving like the rudimentary thank you, and then like she gave me like her stash of sambal, and like yeah, that is when I know she loved me as a brother. My goodness, yeah, that's really nice. I mean, like I tried to make one myself. It was pretty decent, but yeah, I think with a little bit of fine tuning, probably I can match at least the industrial package ones. Hopefully, yeah, it's pretty hard to mimic the street food one, because like they have something I don't have, which is like a
MSG.
No, it's a gigantic wok filled to the brim with used oil that has tons of fried chicken fried in it. My goodness. And yeah, because we also like basically like our fried chicken is naked, right? It does not, I mean, naked as in it's not battered. So like, so basically like every seasoning that you marinate in will go into the oil, and that oil is going to be used into making the sambal. So that's why it's like extremely good. It has the stuff from the chicken, it has stuff from the marinade, and it's like melted together, and then it's really bad for you, but it's like, oh, but my god, does it taste so good. There. Do you have something like that in Hong Kong? Though, I mean,
As in,
like something that you use like years old oils, and like, you know, like those there's that one shop in Thailand, I think, that they reuse their broth every day from the day the shop started.
probably
So
there
basically,
are,
yeah.
but like not that I can remember. Yeah, like I don't really know.
Yeah, I think I saw too much because like most of our small restaurants, it is you can call them restaurant if you are really generous, because like it's just a tent that they built on pedestrians. Because we have pedestrians, and then we just we didn't let the people know that it's a pedestrian space, and so people just put up tents, put sits on them, and then they open their shop. So of course, because of that, they don't really have a dedicated kitchen space. They just have like a cart or something, and then they just cook there. So you can see everything that is happening behind the scene. You probably should look away if there's a rat walking around the kitchen. Don't pay attention to that. It's not going to your food. Don't worry. For the most part. Oh my goodness. That's like the biggest slander food peddler could have is like that the chicken is not chicken. I think someone even made an article on Facebook that so how to know if fried chicken stall actually sells chicken, as you can tell from whether they are selling wings or not.
Right.
Yeah, because because like rats doesn't have wings apparently. My goodness.
Okay. Yeah. Talking about wings, like I actually tried Popeye for the first time.
Ooh.
In Liverpool this weekend.
Ooh.
It was actually good.
Mm-mm.
Like I would rate it over Jollibee. Like you got like among all the fried chicken chains that I only had before, which is only 3 of them. Like I would like rate KFC at the bottom, and then Jollibee in the middle, and then you got Popeye at the top. Like you can actually understand why Americans would call KFC shit.
Oh yeah.
When they have Popeye.
Yeah. My goodness. And they have Chick-fil-A as well. So yeah. It's something to look forward to when we go to the US. I guess you will.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess you, since you are planning to go to Portland anyway, so you probably can scout out for us like, so this chicken is shit, this chicken is not shit.
I will have to see him. It's not like I have that much time anyway, but because I'm literally only staying there for like 3 days. Like I'm arriving there on Friday, leaving on Sunday. So yeah.
Going
like
you're going to
if you're not eating a fast food restaurant, like you're gonna be like paying tips like half the time. I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, you don't.
like US dollar is so expensive to me.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't want to spend more than I need.
I probably just pack my own.
Yeah, like if I don't want to be a jerk who doesn't pay tips, then I'll just have to go to fast food restaurants.
Yeah, I guess. Or I guess I can be the token Asian guy, and yeah, this doesn't exist in Asia. Like, what do you mean 20% tip? You did it. No, just kidding. Human rights doesn't exist in Asia. Just kidding. It exists to some extent. But anyway. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that actually. Because like the Popeye in Indonesia, it was a little bit weak. I don't think they ever pop off in Indonesia. I think KFC is still the king. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
like some fast food they are actually better like outside the US, right? Like McDonald's, I think.
I don't know really.
Mm.
I think to be fair, I think KFC is pretty decent in Utrecht.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. We had that twice. Yeah.
My God.
but like in the UK, well, I mean, to be fair, in the UK, I rarely have KFC on the spot. Like because what was it? Yeah, because like half the time, or like most of the time, I would like
takeaway.
Yeah. Because like as I said, I like to eat at home, so I usually just do takeaway. And like by that time they will get like half cold already. So
oh yeah, that's probably why. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
When like I just ate like the German KFC and it still didn't hit as hard as the Dutch one. My goodness, the Dutch one though. It is pretty close to the Indonesian one. I can see why the Indonesian KFC is the king. Like especially since you have like another frame of reference, which is did you know that the McDonald's in Indonesia sells fried chicken? Like I think it's kind of a curse. Like in Indonesia, people associate like fast food chains with two things, which is fried chicken and burger. So like no matter what joint you are bringing in, even like the Japanese chains, they kind of have to resort to selling fried chicken at some point. I guess you know Sukiya, right? I think it's one of the top 3 largest beef bowl chain in Japan.
Which one?
Sukiya.
Oh right, yes.
Yeah, as I remember before I left, they kind of like sell fried chicken as well. And Yoshinoya even like before that, because we can't afford to buy the big beef bowl. It's like beef bowl is like extremely expensive in Indonesia. Like it's prohibitively expensive. It's like and not prohibitively expensive, but it's like you get the beef bowl for like 40,000 rupiah. And then you don't have the money because like your weekly allowance is like 100k or something. So
I see.
You go lower and then there's the karaage package for 20k. So it's like okay, so you pay half the price. It's still pretty filling, and then you get free green tea as well. So yeah, I guess why not? So yeah, and then basically they have to sell chicken as well. So I think like among like the American chains, I think KFC in Indonesia is still the best. Popeye doesn't really left an impression on me, so it's probably somewhere in the middle. A&W I think is pretty decent, but it's prohibitively expensive. Like their chickens are not only expensive and they are really small. So it's like okay, so I paid for what more than like probably like 10% more, 10%, 20% more of what I paid in KFC. And then in KFC I probably get like a chicken that is like this big. And then like I went to, because in my uni for some reason in our hallway there's an A&W, and then like okay. So I just finished my exam. I kind of wanted just a fried chicken, and then like I go, okay, well it's a good month. I will buy the bullet and buy the fried chicken package, and then like, yep, I have a small amount of rice and 2 matchsticks. Is this everything? Unfortunately, yes. My goodness. But it's yeah, it's quite good, but it's extremely expensive. And then there's McDonald's.
Yeah, even McDonald's getting expensive.
Yeah. McDonald's one is actually like chicken wise, it's the cheapest. Their chickens are the largest, but they're the most shit.
I think KFC should be cheaper though in terms of quantity.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Anyway,
therefore I always prefer KFC over McDonald's.
Yeah, I think in Europe, yes. In Indonesia, I don't know why. I think their strategy is different. They kind of wanted to make KFC more into like a family restaurant. So like if you eat in KFC in Indonesia, they will give you like there's this iconic plate that some people brought home as souvenirs, although you are not supposed to. Yeah, so basically you're given plates and everything. So it's kind of like give it like a small, it's cheaper, but like still a restaurant regardless. Like even their fries is like really expensive in Indonesian KFC. Like the amount of fries that you get for the small in KFC, you can get like the largest one in Indonesian McDonald's. It's not even funny. So yeah. Anyway, in Indonesia we eat the fried chicken with rice, so you don't get the fried. You wouldn't usually get the fries anyway, unless you're getting burgers. And in KFC you barely wanted to buy the burgers anyway. In Indonesian McDonald's, it's like the chicken sauce for me, the batter is a little bit too thick. So it's basically just all batter. So that's why I don't like it. But some people really like them. I don't understand them. They are weird, but yeah. More power to them, I guess. My goodness. Yeah, do we actually have like a UK? Do you have like a UK chain that you actually like Wagamama?
UK chain?
Yeah.
No,
any?
not on top of my head. I hate Wagamama. Maybe Greg. Like Greg is
yeah.
like Greg is actually pretty good. But like that's about it really. Like I hate Wagamama so much. Like it's costing the same price when I can then like when I go to an authentic Japanese restaurant. Just like or maybe like it's a little bit more expensive than the authentic ones. Like you can say you can think about maybe like you get £10, you give £10 for like a subpar ramen in Wagamama.
Yeah.
And then like when you can pay like £12 or even cheaper for legit ramen.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's not worth it. Like I don't go to Wagamama anymore. Oh, actually, another chain that I really like is Nando's.
Oh yeah, Nando's is the shit.
Yeah, Nando's is the shit indeed. Like I love their sauce so much. Like I use their sauce for cooking.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think I remembered I went to Nando's like once in Singapore. I think I pretty much like it, but don't really go there often because like in Singapore they are probably a bit expensive. Also, my parents preferred like for roast grilled chicken. They kind of preferred like this American chain called Kenny Rogers.
I think I heard that, but I don't think it exists in the UK.
Yeah, I had never seen it in Europe as well. I think like Germany is like pretty much deadly afraid of foreign chains. Like I am quite amazed that you actually see KFC and McDonald's here and almost nothing else. But then there's this one burger chain called Burger Me that I pretty like. I think they are pretty decent. A little bit pricey, but still pretty much affordable. Like they're on €10 range, so still cheaper than anything you can get in the Netherlands still. But yeah, the one near my house closed down, so it's like the moment I found that out, it's like, oh no, not another one. I guess I think the places that I actually like is closing one by one. There's the Burger Me, there's the Korean barbecue that I have not brought you to yet. It's really sad.
There's always another chance.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, like I can literally just rack up my passport and come over here whenever I want, really.
Yeah, I think like whenever I found something new, I'll just let you know. Come here next week. We are going to have it. We're going to have it together. And then the moment you enter Germany is the day after they just close for good. Yay! We spent 100 pounds for nothing.
Yeah, but yeah, like obviously, with all things said, like if we like plan it like 2 or 3 weeks early, like it's really not expensive to just come over here for like a week or something.
Yeah. Yeah, especially since we do have like I think like the moment I got my UK visa, I think both of them will either one will work. I think we do have like the how to say like the privilege of owning an establishment where people can just bring their not establishment, a humble abode where the other ones can just put a sleeping bag or something on the ground. And yeah, I mean it's only for 1 week. Yeah, I'll buy my own pillow if I have to. I'll when I get the job and I get my UK visa, my first purchase in the United Kingdom will be a temporary like the temporary memory foam thing pillow that is on sale in Primark.
What? What?
Memory foam pillow.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Do you not have Primark there?
We have Primark here. But I mean like it's a whole pillow, so I guess it's going to be better just buy it there and leave it at your house, right?
I
So,
see.
Like, yeah. I guess. So like yeah, my back might hurt because of the sleeping bag, but at least my neck will survive with the memory foam pillow. Also, that's the copium. My goodness. There we will see. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah. I forgot about that. But yeah. Then we got to catch up with each other. I think now we probably should be a little bit smarter and space this out a little bit more. So if you guys have anything you guys want to specifically ask us, or if you guys want us to talk about any specific topic, whether it's a trading card game or just life in general, do let us know by sending us an email at our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. Alternatively, you can just comment it on if you are listening to this in YouTube, you can also comment below, and yeah, we will read your questions and answer as much as we can. So yeah, I guess that has been everything that we can share for this week. We hope that you guys have a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye.